Guys, I just took a look at the charts and I found a new chart pattern, guys, that is forming right now. And on top of that, this chart pattern is probably going to break out tonight. I mean, in the next couple of hours, depending on where you are located on this beautiful planet. But let's not talk too much. Let's just jump right into the chart. And also, guys, I will give you a big update at the end of this video about my trades or on my trades, because I have a new long position but with a very small leverage, and I will explain to you why I use the very small leverage to open this long position later in today's video. So just stick around till the end. You definitely don't want to miss out on this very important content, and I would really appreciate it if you could leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and activate the bell, and also leave a comment down below. And also welcome back to all my active viewers that watch every single upload. Let's jump right into the charts. And as you guys remember, yesterday night we broke out of our symmetrical triangle, and I mentioned in my last video that we have the possibility of a drop down to $43,000. That was in a kind of way the worst case scenario, the $43,000 dump. But I also mentioned that I think it's a little bit more likely that we may form a W pattern or something similar on the smaller time frames and then break back into our symmetrical triangle. If I take a look on the smaller time frames here, for example, the 1 hourly, you can already see that we actually formed not the nicest, but a rather ugly W pattern, which broke to the upside. And that resulted in the 4 hourly time frame. You know, we are trading the 4 hourly time frame, so the symmetrical triangle is drawn on the 4 hourly candles. That's why it's not that nice on the 1 hourlies, because I'm only looking at the 4 hourly closes to know if this chart pattern is going to break out or not. And as we can see, we got the rejection, we formed this W pattern as I expected it, and we broke back into it. But what's happening right now? Bitcoin is not just freely breaking into our symmetrical triangle. No, it's forming a new chart pattern, and it is this falling wedge, guys. This falling wedge is right now appearing on our charts. I will make it a little bit bigger, so you can it's a little bit more visible compared to the other chart patterns and lines we have in our chart. And as you can see, this falling wedge would break out at around $43,000 in the case that Bitcoin, and now we are getting to the point where I think there is a possibility that this chart pattern already breaks out tonight. If we manage to close the 4 hourly candle above the symmetrical triangle support, and this will be in the next couple of minutes. Actually, we will close this candle. So if we close above this 4 hour time frame symmetrical triangle support, I'm pretty sure that we could see a breakout even happening in the next 8 hours. And as you know, a breakout target of a falling wedge is always the start. And as you can see, the start is our current high at around $48,000. So the breakout target for this falling wedge either way would be $48,000, which definitely brings us out of our resistance zone from the symmetrical triangle, and we would definitely see a breakout here as well, and we would complete the fractal that I mentioned in my last video. The second possibility for sure is that we are closing this 4 hourly candle now below. There's also a possibility, I just want to mention that as well, there's also a possibility to redraw the symmetrical triangle support line. So you could even draw the symmetrical triangle like this if you haven't looked at the charts in the past and you're just freshly coming, you're just now for the first time in maybe a week you're opening up your chart, and maybe you would even draw this symmetrical triangle like this. So either way, we are not completely out of this support zone of this symmetrical triangle. I mean, you can never work with exact fixed prices because you also have just a little bit of slippage between those exchanges. So you can always only pretty much trade a certain support area or resistance zone, and you only clearly low if you break out of it on the bigger time frame. So if we close the 4 hourly now at on for example at $44,000, then we definitely know we broke out of this symmetrical triangle. If we close it at $45,000, then I would still say there's a chance that the next 4 hourly just completely ignores our old support and resistance line and just follows all the new traders in a kind of way that have put their symmetrical triangle in the charts like that. Either way, we can expect a breakout to $48,000 in the near future, as long as we break out of this falling wedge to the upside. And like I said, I think we would be completely out of dark waters as soon as we break out of this falling wedge to the upside. And it is very possible that we see this breakout in the next 8 to 12 hours. So for me, as a European, it would be in the next in the next few hours in this night. So it's going to be very exciting. It's probably going to be hard to fall asleep, just because I definitely want to scale up my trades if we have a successful breakout out of this falling wedge. And now you probably also know why I opened up this new long trade. I'm just a little bit scared that I will miss out on this breakout because I'm sleeping, and that's why I opened up this position with a small leverage. So it's a smaller position that I would have usually opened with an outbreak, but since I with a breakout, but since I'm not online, or I'm sleeping, I won't be able to do that. So I made a smaller position that I could scale up if we don't break out tonight. We drop down to $43,000, then I can double the position. Then I still have a rather good entry, and with the doubling of the position, I can then wait till we break out of this falling wedge. So that's my strategy, and this is why I opened up this new long. So if you are going to be awake and on your phone or online at the time this breakout happens, I mean, you can wait till that time to open up a position for sure, to be also a little bit safer, since there's always a chance that the bulls are too weak, support doesn't hold, and we fall lower than everybody thinks. But I would really appreciate a like as always. Please leave a comment down below, subscribe, activate the bell, and I would be happy to see you guys in tomorrow's video. So don't miss out on that. I'm uploading daily. And thank you guys, and have a nice evening. Bye bye.